What is going on, everybody? I am back with episode number 7 of my Brooklyn Nets MyGM series. So we have got some major things to go over in this episode. Now, as you guys know, and as you can probably tell from the title change, we are becoming the New Jersey Nets. As you can see, the entire relocation process is currently underway, and now as far as the team branding goes, we'll start working on a logo very soon. And I mean, I've got a lot of stuff planned, so you guys just wait, man. This series is about to change and it's gonna be amazing. But I want to thank every single person who voted in the poll. It means so much. I mean, that poll got over like 350 votes, which is absolutely insane. But I want to thank you guys for voting. But let's get right into this episode. So taking a look at the vote status right here, we still have 7 teams who just denied the offer, and I'm kind of glad the New Jersey Nets ended up winning the poll, because if the Seattle Supersonics did end up winning the poll, it would be kind of hard to move a Eastern Conference team to the West. But the fact that an Eastern Conference team won the poll, that means we can move an Eastern Conference team and have them stay in the Eastern Conference, which is pretty nice. So today we're going to talk to the Denver Nuggets and see what's up, see if we can change their mind, and hopefully maybe move them to the undecided column, and then hopefully move them to the approved column. So he's happy with the fact that we're moving to East Rutherford, but he's concerned about the fan interest. So just like the other guy, he's just not happy with the fan. He thinks that we're going to suffer as a whole. I'm pretty sure all the GMs are going to say the exact same thing. So pretty much, I mean, they're for us moving to New Jersey, but they're against us because they think the team interest won't be there, which I definitely will. I mean, we are losing fans from Brooklyn, but we are gaining back many of our fans we did have back in New Jersey. So it has a population of 19.95 million, and Brooklyn has a population of 19.95 million as well. So I really don't know what the issue is. I mean, both places have about the same population. Obviously, the fan interest is at a 41, but still, that really shouldn't make too big of a difference. But I really want to get to the off season, and I apologize if you guys want. I mean, if you guys want to see like a bunch of games and stuff over the season, or at least over this first season, it's just not gonna happen. I want to get to the off season as quick as possible. So, because there are going to be so many crazy free agents like Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook, so many crazy free agents. So before you guys go and hate on me, I think I'm going to go ahead and simulate all of November and all of December, probably in this episode or within the next 2 episodes, because I want to get to the off season as quickly as possible. Because in the off season, we've got the NBA draft, we've got one of the biggest free agencies in NBA history, then we have the Brooklyn Nets officially relocating to New Jersey and becoming the New Jersey Nets. So I just want to get to the offseason as quickly as possible. So we're going to go ahead and start simulating some games right here, and let's get right into it. So we're going to go ahead and simulate Jared Jack and a second-round pick for Jonas Jerebko and Evan Turner. This trade is actually kind of interesting. Jerebko was a great player, so was Evan Turner. We are giving up our starting point guard, though, and both of these players do have expiring contracts, but I'm not going to take this trade because I plan on getting rid of Jared Jack at the end of this season, and we're going to go ahead and keep Jared Jack for right now. Yeah, but I hope you guys understand. I really want to get to the offseason like really bad so we can get into all the relocation and all the free agency and everything. So I hope you guys understand this decision, and we're going to go ahead and simulate much more of the of this season. And so probably this episode will do all of November. Next episode will be all of December. Then the episode after that will be all of January. You guys already know. So within the next like 6 or 7 episodes, I want to be at the off season, and I have been slacking on these episodes. So I'll try to get them out daily, maybe as many episodes as I can per week. Should be pretty interesting. But let's go ahead and simcast this game against the Atlanta Hawks and start up the simulation. I might jump in if it's a close game, but if it's just an absolute blowout, I just won't jump in. And we're 3-1 on the season. And yeah, it looks like the Atlanta Hawks will end up walking away with the win. Actually, don't speak too soon. We're back in this game. And never mind, the Atlanta Hawks end up pulling away, and they end up winning this game. And losing 2 games in a row, not too good. So we got a big game against the LA Lakers right here. Let's go ahead and simulate through date. And we're going to go ahead and hit up that simcast one more time. Simulate the game. And I think I'm going to make a trade after this episode. I actually have an idea. I have a player I want to trade, so we're going to go ahead and do that after this game. But We had an early lead against the Lakers. We ended up losing that lead, and we're back into the lead, up to over 20 points in this game, and the Brooklyn Nets will end up walking away with a huge win against the Los Angeles Lakers. That is a nice win. Let's see how many points Jimmy Butler had. Wow, Ray Allen had 25 points. That is crazy. Jimmy Butler had 22. What about Brook? Brook Lopez had 10. How did Kobe Bryant do? Kobe had 14. D'Angelo Russell had 10. So let's take a look at the player stats for this team. Jimmy Butler averaging 23.6 points. Brook Lopez far behind him with 14.8. And Jarrett Jack with 14.2. Let's take a look at the league leaders. And Damian Lillard, wow, leading all scorers with 31. Where is Jimmy Butler? Jimmy Butler is 13th in the league with 23.6 points. I'm actually pretty happy about that. Jimmy Butler has been balling out. It's time. It's time to get rid of Jarrett Jack. I'm sorry, man, but I'm really not a fan of what Jarrett Jack has been doing for this team, especially 32 years of age. I think it's time to ship him off, try to get him to a better home, and this trade actually isn't too bad. Hollis Thompson is a great three-point shooter, and Tony Roten, a nice young point guard, to replace Jarrett Jack. That's actually not a bad trade. These trades are not that bad. We could get Tim Hardaway, Jeremy Lin maybe. Could get Rondo, but after watching Nick Smith's MyGM video a couple weeks ago talking about the hacker Rondo, there's no way I'm getting Rajon Rondo. Honestly, I'm really liking this trade right here. So Jarrett Jack for Tony Roten and Hollis Thompson. Now, Hollis Thompson is a great three-point shooter, I believe. Let's take a look at his stats. And 83 moving shot three, and his standing shot three is an 85. So Hollis Thompson, a great three-point shooter. As far as Tony Roten goes, not as good shooting the ball, but still he's more of an athletic point guard. As you see, he has an 88 ball control, 79 passing vision, 88 hands, so a pretty good point guard to facilitate. And I mean, replacing a 32-year-old point guard with a nice young point guard like Tony Roten, I feel like this is a great trade for both sides, and they have agreed to the offer. So let's take a look at the team. Let's go ahead and rebuild the rotation real quick, and let's go ahead and rebuild this roster. And Ray Allen is on fire. Let's go. That is what I like to see. Jimmy Butler on fire as well. That's not a surprise to anybody. Ray Allen is starting though, but we're gonna go ahead and give Jimmy Butler some extra minutes. Actually, you know what? We'll lower down Tony Roten's and give Ray Allen some minutes. And it's crazy. Ray Allen at 40 years of age is still out here in the NBA balling up, and that is something great to see. So Tony Roten will be the starting point guard for the New Jersey Nets / the Brooklyn Nets. We're getting there. We're getting to New Jersey very soon. And where's Hollis Thompson? He is all the way down here. I want to put Hollis kind of above Andre Robertson. And why is Thiago Splitter getting 32 minutes? That's a little insane. Let's lower all these down, and let's give 14 minutes to Hollis Thompson. Let's try to develop him. And Rondae Hollis-Jefferson is out of the starting lineup now due to the trade, but it shouldn't really affect anything too major. So let's go ahead and continue the simulation. Be sure to hit that like button. Let's try to hit 200 likes, and I'll go ahead and purchase this team in a heartbeat. Actually, I should say the New Jersey Nets. But let's continue through the simulation. So we're going to go ahead and simulate through this game up against OKC, actually right before it. And we can reach level 5. So let's see, what can we do? We'll go ahead and do the extra scouting reports because those always come in handy. And so it looks like Taj Gibson and Jimmy Butler are both kind of irritated. Let's talk to Jimmy. If anything, I mean, Jimmy Butler's the star of this team. Why would I be trading him? So pretty much Jimmy Butler's asking if there's anything he should be concerned about. And honestly, I mean, Jimmy Butler is all good. I mean, you are the star of this team. So we're going to go ahead and raise his morale by 30 points. That is crazy right there. And I mean, he's happy now. Taj Gibson is a little upset, but honestly, Taj Gibson, I mean, he's just a role player. He doesn't really have too big of an impact on this team. Alright, here we go. It's time to scout our very first prospects of the year. And you know what? We're going to go to the Draft Express ranks, and we're just going to get the top, I believe, what is that, 6 players right here. And we're going to go ahead and send in our scouting report. And hopefully the scout comes back with a very nice report very soon. But continuing through the simulation, would you ever consider trading Jimmy Butler? Man, the drama is absolutely insane. Not a chance, man. Jimmy Butler is an untouchable. And you know what? I'm just going to solidify that fact. And I'm going to go ahead and put him onto the untouchable list. So we're going to go ahead and add Jimmy Butler to the untouchables list. I don't know why I didn't do this earlier. But add player Jimmy Buckets right there. So I hope you guys are enjoying this episode so far. It's a little bit different than what I'm used to. I normally don't live com my GM videos like this, but it seems like it's a lot it's a lot more fun for me to do, and it might be a lot better for you to watch. It might be easier for you guys to watch, so let me know. Also, this will keep the videos a little bit longer since it is live, and it's pretty interesting. I love doing these live comms, but as you can see, we are 5-7 on the season, and I'm actually planning on tanking, if you didn't already notice that. But so as you can see, we have a game against the Thunder and a game against the Cleveland Cavaliers back to back. So we're gonna go ahead and simcast this game against the Thunder, and let's see what happens, simulating the game. And actually, we are competing. Oh wow, we have a nice lead against the Thunder, and they end up coming back right now, taking the lead. Oh wow, and they're pulling away with this one. It is not looking too good for us. We're outscoring them in the third quarter, but we are back in contention right here. 10-point game. Can we pull back in? And it is not looking like it. We're going to go ahead and lose this game 96-112. Taking a look at the box score, Jimmy Butler played 42 minutes with 19 points. Let's see how Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook did. Wow. Kevin Durant 1 assist shy from a triple-double, 45 points, 10 rebounds, and 9 assists. What a stat line. Westbrook with 18 points himself. But here we go. Final game of the episode. I know it's not all of November we simulated, but it's pretty close to it. Honestly, I'm so excited for the offseason because there are going to be some crazy free agents. I think even LeBron James might even be a free agent. Imagine teaming up LeBron James and Jimmy Butler, because I think we do have the cap space to do it, but that is just absolutely insane. So it's going to be a crazy offseason. If you guys want to see the offseason and you guys are excited for this series, be sure to smash the like button for me. But let's get into our final game here. We're going to go ahead and simulate with Simcast. I'm not really a huge fan of Simcast Live, but that's kind of me. That's my personal preference. We're 7-8 on the season, which in the Eastern Conference, that still might be good enough to make the playoffs, even if we finish at 500. But, I mean, this is a close game. Wow, I'm actually kind of surprised. Hopefully it stays close throughout the entire game. And coming up to the end of the fourth quarter, we are starting to pull away right here. A minute 37 left. We're going to go ahead and jump in. And surprisingly, Jimmy Butler and the Brooklyn/New Jersey Nets are still winning this game. All right, here we go. 105-97 at this point. And we have a nice lead. And we are actually blowing these guys out at their home. And Jimmy Butler, ooh, he had a nice little opening to the basket. But Kyrie playing some good defense. See, this is where Brooklyn has an advantage over Cleveland. We have a solidified center in Brook Lopez, and they have. I mean, Mozgov is a great player. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, look at the stat line down there: 18 points and 10 rebounds for Lopez, and then as Mozgov misses a dunk right there, but 18 points and 10 rebounds for Lopez, and then like Mozgov had like 9 and 6. So that's kind of the advantage we have on this team. I mean, Brook Lopez, that was a bad shot. Probably shouldn't have taken it, but it's all good. We have a 10-point lead against these dudes. And we get a steal right there. Brook Lopez with the ball. Let's play it safe. Desperation time. J.R. Smith, I think that was a 2. He rattled it. Now that was actually a 3-pointer, but too little too late in this game. We are up by 7 points. Jimmy buckets with the ball. We actually have 3 centers, and Steven Adams playing small forward. And he's going to go ahead and slam that ball down. Ooh, Mozgov. Back to J.R. Smith. To Kevin Love. LeBron James fadeaway 3. Oh, and he actually knocked it down. What a shot. What a shot by LeBron James right there. But Jimmy buckets with the ball. Time to just run out the clock right here. He's going to get fouled. And that is going to be the end of the game right there. And that's also going to be the end of the episode. So we pretty much just simulated all of November. We traded for Tony Roten, and we traded for Hollis Thompson. Good trade right there. We also went over the relocation, team relocation. But that's going to be it for November. That's going to be it for this episode. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to leave a huge thumbs up on this video. Let's try to hit 100 likes for another episode very, very